Look at Charlie boy, looking all relaxed down on the allotment. The reality of it is, he's actually eating horse poo. He picked it up from over here. Bloody dog. But hey ho, here we are on the allotment. And I have to say, it's very nice to be down here again. On the main channel, it's all been cars and vans and trips and mechanics and searching. To get away from all that, spend a little bit of time down here, getting a bit dirty in the mud and a bit green fingered. It's very nice. And for those of you that haven't seen this before, let me introduce it. We got this about 10 months ago, and from what I can remember, it measures about 20 meters in length, maybe 25, and 15 in width. It's a darn good size allotment, and when we got it last year, it was completely overgrown, beyond what this is next to me now. It was literally 6 foot high, weeds and brush, and it took me about 2 weeks to dig it all out, rotivate parts of it and trim it and cut it all down. And then over the next few months, we started making it into a little bit of an allotment. We didn't progress through the whole plot. It was too much for 1 year with the limited time we had. But with only using a third of the plot, we still produced quite a decent amount of vegetables. Up until late October, to be fair, we were still pulling carrots out. And we've even been pulling purple broccoli out since the start of January. This has grown over the winter period, and it's still thriving and giving flower. Personally one of Bob's favourites. And talking of Bob, I have to say, I personally haven't been down here for months, but Bob has been tending to it over the winter, and as the year started up until where we're at now, April, and the whole thing's looking pretty fantastic, if I'm honest. Not only has she already started planting things for this season, but she's also got around to digging out more patches over yonder and developing this area around the polytunnel. So I literally thought in today's video we'd start by showing you around where we're at with the allotment, and then hopefully over the episode we can get a few more bits done and progress a little bit more to set it up for the next few months coming through the end of spring and into summer. And you'll know if you own an allotment or have a little patch in your garden where you grow a few vegetables and stuff, that now really is the exciting time when you can get really stuck in and get your seeds going and start seeing the fruits of your labour growing and becoming the vegetables that you're going to put on your dinner. Pretty cool. And you also know that it's well worth doing, because all these vegetables taste 10 times better than what you get in the supermarket. But hey ho, let me show you around where we're at with the plot in 2025. So as you can see, we've got 4 full-length sort of runs down here. I think we only had 3 last year, and then also over here we've got sort of a half-length 3 runs over yonder. Are you going to be extending down here?
Yeah.
Are you going to put more runs?
Yeah.
So you probably end up with about 7 altogether. And I think it's only fair that Bob shows us around pretty much what's become her allotment. In all honesty, it was Bob that really wanted it, and yeah, I did the hard work at first, and now Bob's doing all the hard work. So yeah. So what have we got going on here then, Bob?
Broad bean.
These are broad beans and a couple of cabbages in there, yeah?
Yeah, 2 cabbage.
And I guess you're putting more cabbage here.
Cabbage here.
And this is the infamous, famous purple broccoli. Don't come round my house at the minute, because if you do, you will leave with a carrier bag's worth of purple cabbage, purple broccoli. Everybody's loving it at the minute. Even the geezer at the off licence has had a load, and his wife. I think they put it in a curry. And then what have we got going on at the end down there? Have you planted some other stuff, some cabbage, yeah?
What you calling? Pak choy. Start growing.
Oh.
A little bit small.
So we've already sneaked in the Asian vegetables. Have we got cabbage and pak choy going on here? I'm assuming this is spring onions.
Yeah, no, garlic.
Oh, that's garlic.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're having your carrots over yonder.
Carrot gonna be here.
Oh, you're having your carrots here.
And onion gonna be around it.
So garlic over the way, and then carrots and spring onions down there on alternate lanes, so all good for the green fly. And I see you've made a compost this year.
Yeah, fingernail and everything.
A new addition to the allotment, and already some chaff in there doing its thing.
Chop everything in. Not really nice, but
yeah, but it's a good start, and it's nice as compost. I don't think you're going to get even nearly a quarter what you'll need for this whole plot, but it's a nice little addition. We do get horse poo. Some of it's good and some of it has plastic in, so we have to be very careful what we use and where it comes from. Some people just come down and dump the horse poo here. Maybe it's convenient for them, but it's definitely got toxins in that you don't want to be eating. My rhubarb. So here is the greatest vegetable on the whole plot. Simply because you can make rhubarb crumble out of it. And last year, nobody allowed me to grow rhubarb. I wasn't allowed to grow it in the garden at home or even on the allotment. I think there was one little piece at the end in the corner out the way over yonder, and it never thrived. So this year, I'm having rhubarb. And I think I'm going to be mixing my rhubarb with these. A nice little strawberry patch. You're quite chuffed about this, aren't you? You're going to have to get it netted over and whatnot pretty soon, though.
Yeah, what? To put that pores and put cover with the net.
Yeah. And what have you got going on here? What are these at the front?
Let me think.
It's a good job you label it all. Artichoke. Yeah, make me bloody choke, you know. Nightmare. Also, you may notice in the background here, we now have what's become a seating area. Bob's made it up from a load of pallets. Genius she is. Like a MacGyver of the allotment world or something. Being modelled by the mini-me. And it is all nailed together and quite sturdy. You've done well here. This is looking fantastic. This archway, when this is finished, the second one going up yonder, and then some wood between. And what are you going to grow on here? Roses or something? It's debatable. I don't think we know. We might have to find something. It might end up being roses, but it's going to be nice. A beautiful little seating area with hopefully a lot of greenery around it down one side. Going to be able to access it from the other side and then have a view over to the allotment. And on a nice summer's day, yeah, I think we need a table for a little glass of Pimm's or something as well. We'll get that. I've got to be honest as well, Bob. I think you've done a really good job of utilising most of the area around here. I mean, these peas just up against sort of the side of the polytunnel have done really well. Are you getting more peas up the back there as well?
That's gonna be tomato.
That's gonna be tomato. Yeah. And then what else have you got going on around there? The polytunnel.
Few radish here.
I got radish going on.
Yeah, I just tried to start.
They look good. They've come up quite well already. And then anything else going on around the other side, or you can't remember what it is? I bought a pack of labels, the little plastic white ones, you know the ones I mean, 100 last year, and they came with a marker pen. And Bob refuses to use them. And now sometimes we literally have to guess what's in the ground. I don't know. I guess we'll just wait till it gets a little bit bigger and then pull one out and we can find out. Oh dear. And then there's one final thing to show you as we stand. The amazing polytunnel. It does still need a door. Neither me or Bob has got round to sorting that yet, but it has been utilised quite well already. Basically with a lot of crap. But a lot of allotment-y, garden-y crap. We don't store our tools down here because, you know, youths and fools come down and rob them, even bloody spades and whatnot, so we don't bother with that. They all stay at home. Often the odd little trowel and stuff, but yeah, the usual. All seedlings and stuff. These are the potatoes that I think she mentioned. These are ready to go in the ground. I think we've got quite a few of those. And then we've got a bit of shelving going on. We've got a lot more shelving and sort of things to go up in here, but we haven't managed to get around to utilising it properly, but a little bit. I mean, it's been sort of laid out so it's ready to sort of go. And then we have got a few sort of seedlings that have been thriving in here over the past few weeks that are kind of ready, or are ready to go in the ground. And I would love to tell you what they are, but yeah, there's no labels. And I'm not sure Bob knows. I do know one of these is sweet corn, and I'm gonna guess it's that one. So at least at some point this summer we could actually have some corn on the cob. We grew sweet corn last year and it did really well, but we planted it about 2 months too late, just due to the fact that when we got the allotment. So hopefully if we get them in early this year, mid-April now, yeah, we should get some good ones by mid to late summer. But like I say, Bob has done a fantastic job of utilising the allotment, and already early in the season it's starting to look really good. What's the dog doing? Have a little sniff around. Ain't you, Charlie Bum? Yes, Charlie boy. A new day dawns, and a new set of convicts, diggers, helpers. Yes, Santa's little helpers. And hopefully today we're going to be able to get as much planted as possible. We have got quite a lot, if I'm honest, about 4 varieties of potatoes and a numerous other bits, and we're all working really hard to get it done before the evening ends, except for one little one over here. The TikTok addiction is strong in this one. Anyway, more importantly for us, yeah, let's get some stuff planted and hopefully labelled. Boy, good boy. See? Happy down here. Mud on his nose. Look, what have you been doing? Spots of mud. He's certainly been digging something up, but more importantly, and a bit of a confession, yes, as you've just seen, it's now September and we've missed the whole entirety of the summer months. There is, in all honesty, a reason for it. I've been a little bit sidetracked trying to make content for my main channel and doing other things around there. So on a personal level, I haven't had the chance to get down here to make footage. Although, as you can see from around me, Bob has. She's been very, very busy through the summer, and we have been enjoying the fruits of Bob's labour for the past 4 or 5 months. An endless amount of lettuce and tomatoes. Started with strawberries for a couple of months. They were delicious. And then all your normal vegetables. We've been endlessly pulling them out. Potatoes, carrots, cabbages, cauliflowers, even a bit of the pak choy at one point. And amongst many other vegetables, I can probably count the amount of times we've bought something from the supermarket since April on one hand, literally a few times. It's been amazing. And even though it is now September, there is still a heck of a lot going on around here in the allotment. And I'm hoping there's going to be quite a few vegetables that we can pull out today. But I think before we start picking vegetables, let me show you where the allotment went over the past few months and where it's got to in a little montage of fresh vegetables on plants.
I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow. As the leaves change color, I dive into you. When summer's fading, there's nothing to do but bask in the glory of the winter sun.
Okay, so let's start digging some vegetables out. Well, in all honesty, we have started digging vegetables out, haven't we, Alfie?
Yep.
And yeah, we got in trouble. Apparently we were digging potatoes out and we started digging the green ones out, which are still going. We were told by Sir Bob, Sir Bob, that apparently we need to be digging out the yellow ones, or the less green ones. So Alfie, action shot. Ooh, you'd not done that a minute ago. That looks amazing.
We got multiple. We got multiple.
Now,
So you can pull the other one up. No.
now I would ask
Pull
Bob
this one.
what type of potatoes these are, but as we've discussed previously, there's no labels on anything. So what type of vegetable are these, Bob?
I don't know.
They're potatoes. Even
Yeah,
I know that, you daft sod.
Yeah.
We have got a variety of a few actually. She just pulled a few over there, and I don't know what they are also. They're kind of a Maris Piper. They should make good mashed spuds though. Right, Alf, while Mum's busy with the potatoes, let's grab a few of these beetroot.
It's a bit too small.
I mean, they're not massive. I should have left them, but quite nice.
That small one, Alfie. That's why I'm saying no.
Where's the big ones? Too late.
How do you tell?
Plug it back in.
Nah.
There, look on. There, look. the
Oh,
big
there's a
one.
nice one.
That's it for now.
Well, I have to say, we've just been pulling bits out for about 10 minutes just to sort of get something in the wheelbarrow for the video. And it just goes to show you how much produce we've been pulling off this allotment for the past few months. It's amazing. What a great little harvest picture that makes. What do you think, Alf? We've done quite well.
I think it's a very good harvest.
Yeah. I think we should use those tomatoes for a Mexican breakfast tomorrow morning.
Never.
Oh, wait. He doesn't like tomatoes or eggs. Oh, well, we'll think of something. I think, though, for now, as the rain starts coming in, I think this is going to be a nice point to end the episode, or this particular video. There's still quite a few things we would like to do with this allotment moving forward, maybe over this winter, moving towards next season. We've had thought of having a shed here, making this up a little bit more so we can have a table area, and we still haven't tried to do a no dig build. So maybe one of these runs here could next year become one of those. We've pretty much got everything we need to do it. We just need to put it into effect. And I think after this season, for next season, hopefully I can get a little bit more involved and get a little bit of more planning going as to what we're going to grow moving forward with the seasons. But I have to say, all in all, I think Bob has done an absolutely amazing job this season and provided for the family and kept us fed with fresh vegetables. Big shout to Bob, to be fair. And as the rain comes in, it really is setting in. I think we need to make a move. The dog's getting wet in the corner and we are as well. So for now, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Just taking a look at this season's allotment. If you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button and subscribe to keep up with this channel. I'm going to be putting more content up on this channel over the next few months of bits and bobs that are going on in the background that don't fit on the main channel. So take care of yourselves and hopefully I'll see you soon.